Hello again, Dave.
Hello, Ian.
Your real name?
Oh, we're getting skeptical of me?
I'm not sure that anyone exists anymore, to be honest.
Not only are we living in a simulation, but you're living in a simulation within a simulation?
Yeah, it's nested virtualization at this point.
Okay, well, I can tell you that I am probably not a recursive algorithm. I am Dave from the Apex Adjacent podcast.
Okay, and I am allegedly Ian.
I am. It's Ian, I'm looking forward to you being back in the blanket fort someday.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to the inappropriate touching that comes with me being in the blanket fort.
Ian, how are you doing? This is the Ian check-in. Give me the updates. Give me the deets. How's my buddy feeling? I miss you, dude.
I miss you. I'm doing well. I'm elbow deep in some work projects.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping very busy.
Yeah.
I was thinking today that quarantine, it has made me into a small crossover vehicle.
Oh, tell me more. Yeah, let's get into this.
So basically, you know how we talk about how a crossover vehicle is doing everything all at once?
Uh-huh.
It's basically like that, right? Like I'm being a parent.
Uh-huh.
At the same time, I'm being a IT professional.
Right.
At the same time, I'm maintaining a household. And at the same time, I'm being a husband. And I'm doing none of them well.
Right. You are multi-threaded when a single threaded process would be better, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. If you had to describe which crossover you are right now, do you feel like you're more like Fiat 500X crossover or like Dodge Journey crossover?
I'm glad you said Dodge Journey because I think that's it. Because we are in an emergency situation. We've arrived at the rental lot, and the Dodge Journey is the only thing that will fit all of our junk.
Okay.
And so we just got to do it.
Okay.
We got to get in there and get as much utility out of this crap situation as we can.
Right.
I am a Dodge Journey right now.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that, Ian. Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
How about you? How are you doing?
I feel like I'm probably more along the lines of the 500X than the Journey, just because of my living situation. I don't have children. It is, my wife and I have a unique living situation. It is easier for me to run those single-threaded times, to have those dedicated times for work, for hobbies, for podcasting, for couples time, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. So it is a little bit easier for me to have that segmenting, Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the nature of the beast, Ian. You got two awesome kids that are lucky to have you as a dad, and, you got stuff, It's
a lot going on at once.
It is. And, it's a Dodge Journey. It's not a Mustang 2, Right.
It could be worse.
Right. Yeah.
It could be a lot better. It could be worse.
Right. Honesty about the situation is very important, as is optimism. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I found myself that the thing that I miss the most right now is like the 15-minute vacation that follows the sentence, I'm going to run down the block and grab a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Just like that 15-minute walk to and back.
Yeah.
Of just like, there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
I have to hold the coffees.
Yep.
And walk.
Yep. Yeah. I get that, man. Yeah. Can you make yourself an AeroPress and then just walk around the block with it?
It's a fantastic idea, actually.
Why not, right?
I should do that.
Yeah. Daddy's going out for cigarettes, kids.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I'm glad you're doing well.
I'm glad you're doing okay, buddy. Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Ian.
Say like Michael Barbaro. Today.
Who's Michael Barbaro?
He's the host of The Daily.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And he always says, here's what else you need to know today.
Today.
He says it in a weird and incorrect way every time.
Gotcha.
But it's differently incorrect.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Nice. Well, today we have so much to talk about, Ian. We have our next YouTube video.
Yes.
We have garage updates from both you and I, right? I have some my eyes, and then some folks sent us some other stuff. But most importantly, the anchor piece of the show, the meat, right? Ian, tonight we're going to do a live on-air Carstanza investigation.
Yes, and it will definitely not be a total cluster.
This is the first time we're going to do a Carstanza investigation on the air, Ian. Yeah. And I got a little bit of Carstanza trivia to lead us into that when we get to it later in the show.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's going to be a big one. Let's get to it. I want to hear about our new YouTube video. I'm told that we have a YouTube channel.
We do have a YouTube channel. And guess what we did over the winter, Ian? What did we do?
Not ski as much as we wanted to.
There's that. Yeah.
We went up to Winter Park and did some snow driving.
Yes, we did. And when we were done being professional journalists for the day, and what happened after that? What kind of things were we both at the helm of at that end of the day? Still had some good sunlight, good weather. What kind of, tell me what was going on?
Yeah, so Mr. Dave over here brought along his drone, and I brought along my Volkswagen R32, and we were graciously allowed to / we bullied our way onto the skid pad to do some drifty drifts.
We did.
After everyone else was done with their stuff. And we got some beautiful, Dave, you got some very beautiful footage of me being an idiot.
Ian, first of all, you in your car in the snow is the pure distillation of the experience that should be had with your vehicle, period.
It's taking fucking around very seriously.
Exactly. Like as good as your car is on the track, as fun as it is just in general, right? Like it is, in my opinion, peak bliss in the snow.
I agree.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah.
That's the thing that keeps me from replacing it.
Yeah, right? So you hooned around like a goddamn boss. I piloted the drone and got a bunch of shots, and then we edited a video, just a nice short little, just an amuse-bouche video. Just keep it real tight to a beautiful song by one of my favorite electronic artists, Fote.
Yeah, this song was awesome, so good work finding that.
Oh, dude, it's a perfect fit. He's awesome. So yeah.
So we're very excited. That's going to be out by the time that this video is out.
Yeah.
So
go
look.
There's tons of stuff in the description. Fote has a benefit album for the Food Bank of New York City. Click on that. He has a Pay What You Want album that he put out just for the pandemic and stuff like that to raise money for the food bank. So go there, check that out, buy the album, buy his stuff. It's awesome. So I'm showing a screenshot of your car in the snow. Just watch it. It's my favorite thing that we've ever done, and we're looking forward to doing way more of this stuff. So, yeah. Right? Okay. Snowdrift video, Ian.
Enough about that. I want to hear about how the old Saab Viggen is doing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So the Saab Viggen is not doing too bad, buddy. So I ripped off the entire subframe, right?
Okay.
I'll show that on the video here. Yeah. So, let me share my screen with you so you can follow along, Captain.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Let's share the big screen with Ian. Okay, start staring. That's a little bit different than start sharing. Sharp staring is something you should not do in a public restroom.
No, you don't want to stare at anyone while they shart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, boy, podcast muscle's a little rusty. Can you tell? Like, I haven't talked to anybody, other than my wife for a while. Yeah. So okay. So I had a clunk in the front of the Vigan. Took off the whole front subframe. And replaced the control arms, the stanchion arms. Is that how you say that? Do you know how to say that word?
Stanchion? I think that's
stanchion arms. And when I talked to PETA, he was like, oh yeah, those have never been replaced. But the control arms had, yeah, and they still looked in good shape, but one of the boots was torn, probably from me taking it off. But yeah, replaced that, found the transmission mount that I replaced, and got it all back together. And it's good. I have either too weak of a spring in my diverter valve now or a bit of a boost leak. So I have to troubleshoot that. But in related news, the Infinity old man sedan is back up and running, buddy.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Wait, okay, so I want to go back to the Vigan real quick. So the transmission mount, you think that was definitely the culprit?
Yes, that was absolutely the culprit for the clunk. Yeah. So what was happening was that transmission mount, right? Holding the manual transmission, when the car would brake, it would shift forward, and you could hear a clunk, like the engine and transmission would lean forward. Yeah.
Well, and I remember too, like on high planes, we would feel it through turn 3.
Yeah.
Which is that, like, it's basically like a flat out it's a really shallow angle, not really even a corner.
Yep.
Going out onto the main straight.
Yes.
And I believe you would upshift there, and we would feel it in the corner. And now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense, because I think it was when you were upshifting, like you put in the clutch and then it stopped. There's no more torque on the transmission, so it clunks back down.
Yep.
That makes a lot more sense now. Why we felt it there.
Yep. You're exactly right, buddy. Yeah.
It was very disconcerting.
Oh, and it got worse from when we felt it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like it was like it didn't have the rescue kit. It was just walking lane to lane under heavy acceleration. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So the Vigan's up and running. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, fun horse-powered front-wheel drive cars, right? Yeah, whole eggs in one basket situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, I'm glad that the Vigan's back up and running, and I'm assuming you cleared out all the rust and it's all better now.
Nope. That car is on borrowed time, Ian. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so what about the Infinity?
So I got, I had to do a front driver's side wheel bearing and a front driver's side tie rod end. The inner and outer. I think just the inner was thrown. The outer was fine, but I replaced both of them. But that tie rod end is what allowed the vibration to happen that made the wheel bearing fail. Right?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that play through the bearing. So I got a tie rod end tool off of eBay or off of Amazon, and I also got the slide hammer for the wheel bearing.
Yeah.
Ian, it's a game changer.
It is a game changer. I've used one of those once before. It was awesome.
Ian, honestly, 3 hits and the wheel bearing was out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And that was the one I replaced in December 2018. I know that because of my camera roll.
Okay.
But that's a word of warning to anybody that doesn't replace the part that makes the part fail in the first place.
Right.
Yeah. So the old man sedan's doing great. I replaced the rear brakes on that while I was at it. Those are great. It's good. It's solid. I just need to take it for an alignment tomorrow morning. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tie rod end's not as hard as I thought it would be. The lower wishbone has like this dip in it, like this arch that the tie rod end tool, like you can just kind of put right through there.
Oh, that was nice of them.
It turns out Infinity thought about a lot of shit when they built that car.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I'm surprised they didn't make some kind of like custom lead, like 4,000 pound thing to just like fit like right there, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 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 Turns out like they thought of just about everything. So yeah. Yeah. So
that's good. I'm glad both the vehicles are back up and running.
Thanks, man. Thanks. So how is your garage, even though it's relatively static? Give me some garage updates on your side of the neighborhood.
I have a garage update from about an hour and a half ago.
Oh, snap. Okay. VX Tuning. Oh, who are those guys? VX Tuning.
These guys right here are my headlights.
Yes, Ian, your headlights.
Assemblies.
Oh, that's awesome, buddy. That's awesome.
Because if you watch our Snowdrift video, you may notice that one of my headlights is being held together currently by electrical tape.
Yeah.
But don't worry. Both of them are cracked.
Yeah, electrical tape that you yelled at me anytime I got near.
Yeah. Don't touch it.
Awesome.
Stay together with hopes and dreams.
How hard is it to replace your entire headlight enclosure?
Don't know.
Okay.
I will find out.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully not hard.
Okay.
I hope I don't have to take off the entire front clip.
Right.
I'm guessing I have to take off the bumper.
Oh, really? You think so?
I think I might.
Okay.
Or at least move some stuff around in the like the battery and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. I need to mess with it.
So okay.
We shall see.
Well,
they just arrived. I ordered them in January.
Yeah, we talked about it when we were driving up for the Snowdrift stuff.
Yeah, and that was in February, and I had already ordered them at that point.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, they said April, but you got them in May. Hey, at least you got them. Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly was half thought like they're just never going to come.
Okay.
But yeah,
and
I got some work to do.
That's awesome. And I think that you have something on your side, longer daylight hours.
True. Yes. Right? And like nowhere to be.
True. There is that. Yeah. And you remember that you should not throw away your old stuff because I'll replace the glass lenses on it.
Yes.
Yeah. So keep those around. Yeah.
And I have a heat gun someplace.
Oh, cool. Okay. Nice.
I gotta find it. So yeah, I'll replace the lenses.
Nice.
So that way I have just an extra set.
Yeah. Right. Welcome to the world of parts hoarding, Ian.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point where I need to start doing that with this car.
So that's another thing. So you've never really hoarded parts for your R32, have you?
Well, I have a lot of like the stock stuff that I took off.
Sure. So okay.
I have like the stock airbox and the stock exhaust and the
stock radio
stuff. The stock radio someplace, and I have the that I don't know whatever. Stock springs, I think I still have.
Okay.
So I have that sort of stuff, and I have a bunch of fuses.
Okay.
For the Saab, I have a bunch of ignition coils.
Sure.
But that's about it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. What do you want to get? What would be your next thing? Like if you saw like somebody parting out a car on Craigslist, what would you want to score off of it for your R32 or for your Saab?
Yeah, I think a hood for my R32.
Oh yeah, right.
But I think honestly at this point it's mostly like I'm thinking about like for the R32 it's getting about to the time to do chains and guides.
Okay.
And then I'm thinking, well, if I'm in there, I might as well get a new cam.
Okay.
So that is kind of like the thing that I'm thinking about next for that car.
Okay, nice. So cams, and then you already have the ECU to flash it, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so I would have to get reflashed.
Right.
But that should be free-ish, I think.
Okay, nice. Cool. Yeah, did you get one of those ECUs that was like, if you upgrade other stuff down the road, they'll reflash it?
Yeah, and I think it might be like $50 or something like that.
Sure.
But that was the deal. Yeah, but it was like a long time ago, so I don't know if it's still honored or not.
Right. Yeah, just to like cover shipping and stuff like that, and those people still have to be in business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, right on, man. Right on. That's good to hear. Like, I want to see some love go back to the R32. Like,
I know it's been a while. Like, I didn't even have summer tires on it yet.
Yeah. I put them on my old man sedan. Yeah. You know, I like, you know how much I love that car, right? Like how much I love your R32. Like like then seeing it and driving it in the snow, like, because you let me do a little bit of donutting, like that, like I fell head over heels for that little booger, buddy. Yeah.
I know, because it was funny because you were just like, oh, okay, I get this now. I get this now.
Yeah. Every last like lingering Tetris piece just congealed and it just fell into place. And it was like, like high score. I get it. Yeah. So nice, man. Nice. Yeah. Right on, buddy. What do you want to talk about next? We've got some My Eyes stuff. You want to talk about some My Eyes?
Yeah, sure. Let's see what you got.
So I have a My Eyes that my boo and I saw, and I want to get your take on, and then I have some internet My Eyes and some stuff from some of our listeners. So we've got that.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
First up, Ian, I'm going to show you what my boo and I saw this weekend. All right. And this is the part of the show where I show you a picture and I want you to describe it, but you just end up laughing.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
I think so.
Here you go.
I mean, I'm going to start just right off the bat. I don't hate this as much as I should.
Okay. So it is tell the people what it is, Ian.
It's an older Outback wagon. Maybe like 10 years old.
Yeah.
More than that, probably like a 2008.
Yeah. Legacy something wagon. Yeah.
Yeah. Slammed.
Yes. Blue.
It's got rolled fenders or fender flares with some big wheels. Some big, like, meaty meats.
Yeah.
I like, actually, and they're green. And I kind of like those. I'm not gonna lie, I like those. And I'm ashamed of myself, but I like them anyway. And it's got some big exhausts coming out. It's badged in the back, and it's got extra spoilers.
It does have extra spoilers, which on a wagon I fully endorse, especially that weird little JDM extra spoiler, right?
Yeah. And it's also got a rear wiper delete, maybe?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Because
and then it had a vanity plate, which I didn't quite catch. Oh, and it's got Japanese scripting on the
it has all
license plate holder.
All the
Scroll
JDM.
down, I can't see the license plate.
Okay. All right. I want you to see the vanity plate. Here you go.
Okay. Smash wagon?
Yep. So my wife said, "What does that vanity plate mean?" And I said, "Smash wagon." And I said, "That means that guy fucks in that wagon." And she goes, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, "Well, smashing, like that's the term for it."
See that, but that's not what this means. This is a reminder. It's a reminder. No. It doesn't say smash wagon. It's a reminder for you to do something.
What is it?
Oh, clearly. I mean, obviously.
This is why I wish you had a John Madden pin right now.
Right?
Yeah.
It clearly says SMS. Simple messaging system or whatever it's called. SMS text. HW, they're talking about the elder, the first Bush 41.
Herbert Walker.
Again. GN, again. So, text HW Bush again.
But he's dead.
It doesn't matter. You should still text.
My boo said, once I explained what Smash Wagon was, she said, I want to pull up next to him. I want to see what this guy looks like.
What were the results of that survey?
I want to tell him to go home and clean his room, like help his mom with a chore. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The smash wagon. The smash wagon.
So smash wagon notwithstanding.
Uh-huh.
I kind of like it.
Okay. All right. I have a guilty admission.
Uh-huh.
You get rid of the vanity plate.
Yeah.
I like it more.
Uh-huh.
But I cannot live with green wheels on a blue body.
It does not bother me. I don't mind it. I like it. It's garish. And like, I think like garish on a car as boring as a Subaru station wagon.
Sure.
Just works, right? Like,
right.
I'm into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's horrendous.
It is.
But I love it.
Good explanation on the vanity plate, Ian.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what this vaping youth thought of.
It's like I always think of these things when I'm not in a position to talk to the owner about them.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But I always want to like pitch them my horrendous misreading
right,
of
right.
their vanity plate.
Yeah.
And I never get the opportunity to.
You don't. Hey, also, I want your take on the folks with Subarus that don't do the window rail fix, that leave their rear windows like this with the angles. For anybody who doesn't know, there's the Subaru rear windows like are known to come off the tracks, and which results in them being at a weird angle when they're dropped down. So if you see them like drop down and they look all cattywampus, that's why.
I thought that they were just like that.
No, there's a rail, they go off the rail or the rail becomes detached inside or the guide wears out. And then as they go down, they get stuck and can't go. Yeah.
I thought that's just how they fit in the door.
Nope.
Oh.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Unless I'm wrong. Internet, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah.
Oh, and they will.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there you go.
Those wheels rub a lot.
Oh, and that thing was bouncy as shit. So it seemed like lowering springs on stock dampeners probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was, yeah.
Yeah, they just like cut springs.
Probably. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, go on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I actually really like that second rear spoiler thing. I really dig that thing.
Oh, yeah.
It looks great.
I think it's cool. It's very JDM looking.
Yeah. Debadging was great. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I would like I do like that blue color. I can't live with those wheels. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Understandable.
Ian,
Yes.
I saw something today on the internet that I know you're familiar with. So the great state of Florida, Ian,
yeah, go on.
has some crazy shit going on, right? Uh-huh. Hello, Donnie. Okay. All right. Our buddy down there. We hope you're doing well. Okay. Florida, Ian, what's happening on the beaches right now in Florida?
Yeah. Lots of people showing up.
Yep.
And man, I don't even like want to wade into that because like it's wade in. Do you get it? It's a beach joke.
Oh boy, I'm cutting you out of this episode of the podcast.
Just this episode, huh? Because like there is something to be said for like you're outside, there's lots of sun, blah blah blah. But then if you're like funneling through the same parking lot,
right?
And you're right,
yeah, and you're all in a crowd, right?
Yeah.
So are you aware of the dude that's dressed up in a certain outfit?
Yes, there's a gentleman, I believe he's like a lawyer, right? And he's been going around to beaches and other places where people are gathering dressed as the Grim Reaper.
Right. Yes. So I am a fan of this individual. And today I saw a
Which is interesting because you have a known phobia of people who cover their faces.
I do. You are correct. But when it comes to a fucking global pandemic and people doing dumb shit, I can put that aside. And also, if he was standing in front of me, it would be a whole different story.
So you are against covering your face unless it's passive aggressive, and then you're like, yes.
Yes. Yes. But today, Ian, on the internet, I saw a picture of him getting out of his car.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw a different one where he was getting gas.
Okay.
Which was also pretty funny, but I haven't seen this one that you're talking about, so I want to see it.
Do you know what kind of car he has?
I did not see what kind of car he has.
Okay. I have to say, I think it's really fitting. Yeah, here it is. It is
like an E-Class?
Yeah, it's a white 4-door Mercedes-Benz E-Class. It looks like it has some AMG bits on it. Yeah. Right?
Like sandals.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like that just fits this dude, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very finger waggy, and I love it. Yeah.
Bonus points for him parking illegally.
Definitely.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the whole pale horse thing, right? Yeah, like the car being white, pale horse, Grim Reaper. Yeah.
I gotta say, I think the car makes me like him less.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you want to see the Grim Reaper drive, Ian?
What would I want to see the Grim Reaper drive? That's a good question.
Besides Gravedigger, the monster truck.
Right. It would have to be either something like that, like crazy over the top, like a G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Or like, the Suzuki Esteem from Better Call Saul.
Yes. Yes. As soon as you started saying Suzuki, I was hoping you would say Esteem.
Yeah.
Nice, Ian. Okay. All right. I don't know. I like this guy more because of the Mercedes. Yeah. Yeah. And yes, it is another white dude telling people what to do, but I think he's on the right side of history here.
Probably.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I saw on the internet today. Got it. Okay.
All right.
Got a couple more. My eyes. We got our buddy Jared in Kansas City. He sent us this. Ian, it is. Tell the people what that beautiful thing is, and I will pull
it
up
is an
this.
AMC Pacer.
Yeah, buddy. Right.
Nice.
He said he was out for a walk and saw the Pacer and had to stop and take a picture. He said the owner was sitting on the porch and talked to him. He said it was only a few blocks from his house. The owner was super awesome. He said it runs and everyone has to always get a picture of it when they see it. So,
nice.
Yeah, right?
Did he ask what engine is in it?
He did not. Well, if he did, he didn't say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right? But yeah, good on you, Pacer owner, for owning a running Pacer, right? Yeah. And like, I love that, like, now that Jared knows that's nearby where he is, like, that's a car landmark for him, right?
Right.
Yeah. Like, what's your nearest car landmark that you can think of, Ian?
Well, there's a Suzuki Samurai that lives on my block.
Yeah.
So that's one. And then on the block next door, there is a Wagoneer that I always know I'm close to home.
Yep. I've seen that Wagoneer. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you Googling Pacer engines?
I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Just other pictures of Pacers.
Okay.
I like the weird rear end.
Yes. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Also, I would be remiss because we will get an email if I don't say this, but my dad had one.
Oh, okay.
And
all right.
I believe if I remember this story correct, now I'm guaranteeing that we're going to get an email. If I remember the story correctly,
okay,
it was a company car and he modified it.
Wow.
And got scolded or something.
Okay.
For modifying it. I think that was what it was.
Okay. All right.
He may have swapped the engine in it.
It's a company car and he swapped the engine.
Because that's what you do.
Nice.
When you make bad decisions.
I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the text where your father clarifies and justifies it.
I am as well, because I can't remember the story exactly. So yeah. I'm sure I'm screwing it up.
I'm going to expect a secondhand update on your behalf.
Yeah, I promise I will.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we got next?
Okay. Before we get to the main feature of the show.
Okay.
Ian, remember when a 13-year-old made fun of us on the internet?
Yes. Yes. The one that you're talking about, yes.
Yes, our buddy Drew. Well, it turns out Drew has apparently gotten older since then.
Oh.
All right?
Okay.
He sent us a DM on Instagram and said, "Hey, Dave and Ian, I'm that 13-year-old from Indiana you emailed a few years ago, and I wanted to let you know I got my first car." Okay? All right? Okay. It is a 2015 Nissan Rogue.
Oh.
Fully freaking loaded. I remember you asking me what I thought my first car would be, and this was not it. I have to say,
how did he come to get this car?
He said, "I turned 15 last week, got my learner's permit, so I'll keep you updated on what cars I get in the near future." Yes. So we would love to hear how you got it, Drew, and congratulations on your first car, no matter what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, your first car you're going to destroy / get airborne / get in trouble in. So you might as well do it in a Nissan Rogue.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Don't do any of those things.
Right. Right.
You're going to, but you shouldn't.
Yeah, yes. We're not having this conversation.
No.
Why has that happened to me twice in the last 24 hours? So even if it is a Nissan Rogue, like, that's freaking awesome, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's
it's a big milestone for sure.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can only go up and better and weirder and cooler from there, right?
It's very true.
Yeah. The only thing that would be like, we would know Drew made a wrong turn with his life if the next car was a Dodge Journey.
Yeah. Or another Rogue.
True. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Second Rogue. Yeah. 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 Also, Drew, I'd like to thank you for reminding me that a 13-year-old on the internet is funnier than I'll ever be. So thanks for that. Yeah, but now 15. So congratulations, Drew. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So.
All right. I'm excited for this mad experiment idea that you have.
Okay. All right. So listeners, hang with us if this gets a little odd. But tonight on the show, we're going to start our very first live Carstanza investigation. Our good buddy, Marc, sent us a message. He sent us an email. Let me pull it up and let me read it to you. All right. Okay. Ian has not seen this vehicle yet. I have, and my boo and I did a little Googling on it over the weekend. So
I got an urgent text message. Do not look at the email from Marc.
Oh, yes, that is right. That is right. So Marc said, "Hey, I hope you guys are staying safe and sane. I think I'm a Carstanza victim, but I'm not sure, and the uncertainty is driving me crazy." Do you relate with this, Ian?
I do. The one that springs to mind, the uncertainty, was the Mercedes. Where the SL badge was misplaced.
Yep. Yeah, the V12 and the S600 badge. Yeah.
Yes, that's what. Yes.
Right. So he says, "I saw this Alpina B5.
Okay.
But after cursory research, I think it's just an E60 M5. Can you professional automotive journalists set me straight? Thanks." Ian, stop what you're doing right now. Quit it. Hands off the keyboard. Hands off the keyboard. So what we're going to do is Ian's going to share his screen and he's going to take us through exactly what he's doing. Right? But first, let me show the pictures Marc sent. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Ian's first Google is not for the Alpina B5. It is for the E60 M5. So, okay. So here's the picture. Oh, you haven't seen the picture yet, have you, Ian?
Oh, I haven't. No,
Okay.
just stop sharing my screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I need to see.
Yeah, you need to see the picture. Okay. So there you go. So here's the picture Marc sent. Okay. So let's take a look. So it's a black E60 BMW.
Yeah.
M5, right? Ish, or Alpina B5, whatever. We'll figure it out. Not red rims. Marc sent a follow-up text that said, wide tires, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ian, do you want to pull this up and have that like kind of like in a small window as like the evidence on your side? Or I'll see if I can do that while you're live Googling.
Oh, wow. So it's what's that plate as well? Can you zoom in on the plate?
Yeah. So also this is on the OneDrive in the Ian Don't Look folder. I made an Ian Don't Look folder for you, buddy. Yeah. Okay. So So the license plate is it's
not a dealer plate.
No, it's not. But it kind of looks like it is. What is that? I can see it's PR for the last things. It's not manufacturer because it's not. Yeah.
Okay. It's time to start sharing my screen.
Okay. All right.
These
Okay.
pictures.
Let me stop sharing here. Yep. Okay. Stop sharing. And then
I've got these over here.
Yep. All right. So
I'm going to share my screen.
Yep. So now people see you, and here we go. Okay. So Ian's sharing his screen. So can you zoom in so we can like give me the old man zoom on that control scroll up? Yeah. Keep going. You're going to have to fill that screen, buddy. Okay. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So Ian's pulling up pictures of the BMW M5 E60. Ian, take it from here, buddy.
Okay. So what I want to look at, the first thing that makes me think that we're not looking at an Alpina is the wheels. So here, let me just bring this back over. So here's where my eye is drawn.
Yeah. This is
the first few things.
Ian, this is the best thing ever.
The first few things that I'm drawn to are the wheels. First of all, that's completely wrong for an Alpina because the Alpinas have those 20 spoke wheels.
Okay. All right.
So these are M wheels, not Alpina wheels.
You didn't even need to pull up a picture of the Alpina wheels. You just knew.
No, because I'm a big fan of those.
Okay. So do you want to show anybody who doesn't know what they look like, what the Alpina wheels are?
Okay. In a second.
Okay.
The thing that catches my eye that is very suspect is this carbon fiber plasti dip sort of monstrosity situation over here.
Yes, it's peeling off for sure.
So there's like protective, maybe. Is that maybe like a protective coating? Is that what that's supposed to be?
I don't think so, buddy.
Or something there. Oh no, that does have carbon fiber print on it.
It does.
And then the spoiler also has carbon fiber on it.
Right.
Carbon fiber-ish.
Right. And that is a spoiler made for a BMW 5 Series. It fits the body contours. So it's not like they just tack something on. But yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing is that I don't know also this gill on the side.
Yes.
I don't know if the Alpina's got that.
Okay. So yeah.
So that's the other thing that I'm going to look at.
Okay.
Right? So I think this is probably is an M. I also want to look at these exhaust tips when I'm looking at the M to make sure that that's right.
Okay.
So that was what I was going to look at first to make sure that we're even dealing with an M because it could be
right. You're right.
A 550.
You're right. It could be. Yeah, they could have hopped the fake M and gone straight to an Alpina fake.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's an M, and it looks like the exhaust tips are different, but that rear valance looks about right.
Yes. So the M5s
another one.
do have dual exhaust, right?
But different tips.
Right. Different tips.
You can see.
Yep. That is definitely an M5 bumper on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. And the fender flares look about right. And then you can also see in this other one, here's the here's the gill.
Yep.
On the side.
Yep.
Right.
For sure.
Okay.
Are the red wheels that are on there, are those M wheels? Because they may not be.
Yeah.
Those are just the 10 spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They may not be. I am not sure about that.
Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of Googling for those wheels. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to look at the E60.
Yeah.
Alpina.
Okay. All right.
So you can see here these like 20 spoke wheels.
Yep.
The B5s.
Yep.
Yeah, and it does not have the gill on the side.
You're correct. It does not have the gill on the side.
And the fender flares are different.
Yes.
And like the body lines are different. So I want to see the rear. Yeah, and the bumper is different as well.
I'd also like to draw your attention to one other key feature. I would like to submit into evidence exhibit M for mirrors. So the standard 550 has a boxy mirror. Okay. The M has a pointed mirror like that. So that is the M mirror for sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The one on the Alpina is the standard 5 Series mirror, the boxy mirror. Okay. Yeah. And then, so it goes standard 5 Series boxy, M pointy, Alpina back to boxy, because Alpina doesn't modify an M5. They modify a standard 5 Series.
Right. And I'm actually not sure what B5, if any, from this generation we got in the States.
Right. I think I have seen a real one.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah.
Let's see if Wikipedia knows.
Sure. See, this is folks, this is the research that goes into this stuff. This is
because I know we've gotten a few generations of the B7.
Yep.
Which is like honestly one of my favorite cars.
Oh, amazing, right?
Yeah.
But the E60,
and it wasn't the V10. They didn't put the V10 in it.
Right, correct. Yeah, they had the 4.4 liter. Did they twin turbo it? It was supercharged.
Supercharged.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So let me see. Did it come to the States? I don't think it did.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that.
It's based on the 545, right? Not the M5.
Correct.
Right.
I believe that's correct. Yes. Okay. Base 545. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that is not a B5.
Right. Yes. So that is the case that I would put forward as well. That what we're dealing with here is not a real Alpina B5.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we can rule in favor of the plaintiff.
Yes. Marc.
Yes. I don't. Yeah. No.
Yep. We didn't get him in the States, did we?
USA imported.
Yep. Okay.
See, and that's what it looks like. So, and that's the thing with Alpinas too. Like, it's a weird. That is another like, who is it for?
Yes.
Type thing. Like,
yes.
Swapping this badge. Swapping an Alpina badge. I'm just gonna go because we've ruled in favor of.
Yeah.
Putting this badge. On a car that looks like this,
right,
is a real who is it for thing, right? Because anyone who appreciates Alpina knows that it is decidedly not an M car.
Right.
And that it's like not supposed to be shouty. It's supposed to be very classy and understated.
Exactly. Yeah, more stealth luxury than like BMW's kind of approach with that M5, which is really a hammer to the face, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And also, like, lots of people would like to see an M5, especially this era M5.
See, that's the thing, Ian, that like not only did you like pretend to be something else? By pretending to be something else, you stopped being the cool ass fucking car that you were to begin with.
Right. Like I would understand this more if it was on like a 525.
Right.
You know, or something like that.
But it's on an M5, or at least like something with an M5 bumper, M5 mirrors, M5 front things.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Does that say PPR?
Yeah, I think so. Ian's going deep on the license plate.
The license plate is driving me crazy.
And also the spoiler on the Alpinas is different than the spoiler that was on that car that Marc sent.
Yes.
Yeah. Marc, we appreciate this. And while Ian is Googling Colorado license plate PPR symbol meaning, I want to put this out there for everyone. If you, like Marc and like has happened to Ian and I, you've heard our meltdowns on the air, right? If you see a Carstanza, potential Carstanza like this, send it in to us. We will do a live on-air investigation, and we will either validate your awful emotional roller coaster that you're going through, or we will side with the person that is obviously wrong, and we would never do that. And you have been right the whole time. So yeah, maybe it's FPR, Ian. Or FTR.
Farm tractor?
No. Yeah, I think it's DLR, but maybe not.
No, it's not. It's something PR.
Yeah, something PR. PPR, PR.
TPR, transporter.
Transporter. Okay. Yep.
It's the transporter.
It's the Jason Statham model.
Thanks, Denver Channel 7.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now.
Okay. Ian.
I think we did it. I think we did good work.
You did great work, man. I love Detective Ian on the case because your approach was very different than what mine was.
Okay, so walk me through, what was your method? You went straight for Googling Alpinas?
Yeah. So you already had in your mind the gold image of an Alpina. I already had an M5 because I will tell you this. We'll talk about it off the air, but I had somebody send me a picture of a potential fake M5 and say it was their car. And I think they were joking, but maybe they weren't. And then they haven't talked to me since. So we'll talk about that. But
drama.
Yeah. But so I already know like really well how to spot somebody that's taken a 5 Series and thrown an M5 badge on it. Right. But you, mister, you already know the Alpina in and out. Right.
Well, those wheels were clearly wrong.
Right. Exactly. Right. And so you started heading in that direction. My boo and I were looking at the Alpinas. You know, we were I was doing a little pre-Googling of this over the weekend, and she and I were looking at the gill and all that stuff. And I did not know at the time that Alpina does not modify the M version; they modify like the more standard version. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And actually, like the 3 Series that they did just like a few years ago was the diesel.
Yeah.
So they don't always,
right.
Yeah, they don't always do the performance variants.
Right. Yeah. Ian. Yeah, great job, Detective Ian, man.
Thank you. That was a good one and a good spot by Marc.
Yeah. So anybody, please, if you see something you want us to try to figure out if it's real, fake, whatever, Carstanza, send it in. We'll run through it, right?
Yeah.
I'll try to keep it from Ian, secret in the email. I'll move it to the Ian Don't Look folder in OneDrive. Yep. That's where Ian just puts pictures of clowns and stuff to discourage me from going in there without him knowing about it. But lastly, Ian, I just kind of want to close the show with some Carstanza stuff that I learned recently.
Okay. I want to hear it.
So I've been watching a bunch of Donut Media car videos. Mm-hmm. Do you watch those guys at all?
I don't. I used to, but then I found something out about them.
Oh, no.
They have been accused quite credibly of stealing other people's footage.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So I stopped trying to support them.
Okay.
Anyway.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, on one of the videos, they were talking about Bentley. Okay. And I learned that Carstanzaing has gone way back.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
Okay. So check this out. So Bentley, back in the day, in the era of coach building, right? People would make fake Bentley badges and slap them on their car because they were all coach built. The bodies and everything would all be different. So there was no standard Bentley, right?
Right.
Because Bentley was an engine and chassis company, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it got really hard to tell what was a real Bentley and what wasn't.
Interesting.
Okay. Bentley understood that people were doing that. Okay. They modified their emblem so that it would be easier to spot the fakes.
Huh.
Okay. Ian, I want you to tell me, what do you notice about this emblem?
You're not sharing.
Oh, I got to share my screen. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. And I need to share it with the internet. So it's a healthy reminder all around. Okay. All right. So there we go. So here's a Bentley logo. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So this was the logo that would be on the cars. How would you know if you saw this on a car, if it was a real or fake Bentley? And I can tell you if you want to know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so I don't know what would be more hard to fake, I guess.
Right. This kind of like makes me think of.
Oh, is it are they asymmetrical?
Yes. So this makes me think of like back when cattle ranchers would have to brand their cattle in a way that couldn't easily be modified to look like something completely different.
They are asymmetrical.
By doing the weird thing first, they beat people that would think it would be easier to do the normal thing. So the Bentley wings have an uneven number of feathers from one side to the other.
Yeah.
So on the left side here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This little nub down here, 10. All right. On the opposite side, on the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Interesting.
And so when people were making fake Bentley badges, they would make them symmetrical because they would think that, like, why would Bentleys be uneven or anything, right? Like, it's a Bentley. They didn't think about it, right? But the real Bentley people knew that their emblems had the mismatched feathers on the wings.
That's super interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't even notice it until you look at it for a while and you're like, oh, wait, it's not symmetrical.
Right, right. Yeah, and you look at it and you can see that the right side is just a touch bigger overall. Right. Yeah. Right?
Weird.
Yeah, but they designed it so well and masked it so well that I never noticed it before now.
Yeah, I never did either. I didn't know that.
Right?
That's super cool.
Yeah. So Carstanzas have been around for a long time. These motherfuckers have been around, Ian. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There was two people hovering over their telegraph machines 100 years ago. And just talking about, I don't know if it was a real Bentley or not.
Right? And one of them was like, we'll do it on our Victrola cylinder recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as
we'd be vaudeville performers. We'd have to like tap dance while we argue about Bentleys.
Yes. As soon as the Spanish flu is over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's super cool though.
A little history of Carstanza. It turns out it's been a lot with us a lot longer than we thought. And when I was Googling for the Bentley logo, I found this Reddit post from Shitty Car Mods that says, guys, I can't believe it. I finally spotted a Bentley 300M, a Bentley 300 in the wild. Obviously, it's a Chrysler 300.
That's horrendous.
With a Bentley grill. Yeah, a fake Bentley grill. Yep.
I have seen that before. I've seen those.
Right?
I haven't seen it with the carbon fiber trim.
Yeah, that's a whole other level of dumb fuckery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really weird looking.
Oh, my God. Yeah, look at that body panel gap. Yeah. You could park a Hyundai in there. Yeah. Also, yeah. Can we see the reflection of the person that took the picture? Oh, no. Yeah. No. But we can tell that's a Honda Odyssey in the reflection.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, Ian, I am very excited to do more live Carstanza investigations on the air with you.
I am too. It is kind of fun to see how people's, reactions go. I think it'd be fun too to like have two guests have two guests like record themselves doing it as like a competition.
Okay.
And then we show the results on the screen. We could like frame by frame commentary on their frantic Googling.
Okay. We'll have to think of like a scoring algorithm, right? Because like, let's say you and I see the same car, right? Like, let's say we just saw that. And then like instantly, like we would both go like, that's fake. Right. And so your reaction within the first like 5 seconds is worth like 20 points, right? Like, yeah.
Well, you'd also have to like subtract points for how many times you make a declarative statement. Like, oh no, that's oh no, it's fake. Oh no, it's oh God, it's fake. Right? Like those
wheels didn't come on that car. Yeah.
Although it did come on that car.
Yeah. So
because I do all my thinking out loud, so it would be terrible.
Yeah. And since it's just me in the house, like during the week, I do all the thinking out loud all the time now. Yeah. Ian. Yes. So, Ian, thank you for being our I would say that you are our chief Carstanza investigator. I am your deputy Carstanza investigator.
Sure.
Deputize me, Ian. Yeah.
Is that where I go like this? Deputy? I think that's right.
Yep. Then some holy water. Yeah.
I think I enjoy the Carstanza research because I just don't walk around with all the information in my head, so I know I have to dive into Google.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
Well, Dave, I think we done did a car show.
We absolutely did a car show, Ian. Yeah.
If people have a picture of a Carstanza that they would like us to investigate, how would they SMS H.W. Bush text it over to us?
They would SMS Herbert Walker to us at 720-515-1391. Yeah.
Yes, or you can email it to us at apexadjacent@gmail.com.
Yep.
Or slide into our DMs on all the social medias.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, all of that.
Right.
Or just drop us a note.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see here. So we're on all the socials media. Watch our Snowdrift video. Share it with all your friends. Right. Buy Fote's music and support him. That's it. We have some more stuff that folks have sent us in the queue for our next episode. So we'll be getting to that.
Stay home for a little while longer.
Yeah, stay home for a little while longer. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Well done, Dave.
Well done, Ian. I miss you. I can't wait to stroke your mane again.
Nope. And we're done.
It's Skype only from now on. Okay. You're traveling again this week. All right. Yeah.
Okay, everyone. We love you. Goodbye.